and I'm a creative making products in Kenya. So how do you help me as a company which create products, which does not source? Let me just say it's an international market. It's not only in Europe or anywhere. It's just any buyer who buys from me as a producer, that is my customer.
Okay, so as the Kai mentioned before, we have the fulfillment center in China, and also we have the 6 global warehouses in US and in Australia, Canada, and Germany, as well as the UK. But for now, we do not have the warehouse in Kenya. So probably you can send the products to our Chinese warehouse. So then we can fulfill your orders from China to globally, because we do have the clients to send their products from like the Sri Lanka to our Chinese warehouse. Yeah. So like this.
It's Kenya.
So probably you can send your products from Kenya to our Chinese warehouse. Then we can help you to fulfill the order.
Or if you market in Europe, you can send your stuff to our Germany and the UK warehouse. If you market in the United States, you can send to the United States center or in Australia. So we have like 6 centers globally. So it depends where you want to sell your stuff to and where our warehouse are.
Yeah, but as for our Chinese warehouse, we can send globally. But as for like the US warehouse, we can just do the local delivery. And we also can send to the Canada from our US warehouse. As for like the Australia warehouse, we do the local shipping, but we cannot send to the products to the New Zealand. It depends on your options.
Hi, hello there. First, hello to everybody. If I understand good, you're having really good shipping times. So, for example, if I have my supply products in Germany, what's approximately time for shipping times in Europe?
If you use our Germany warehouse, the delivery time will be 2 to 6 days, because our Germany warehouse can send to the other EU countries. But if you want to send to non-EU countries like the like others, you need to the IOSS number like that. And as for our US warehouse, the delivery time will be we do have the 2 warehouses, the one in LA and another one in New Jersey.
East and West Coast.
Yeah. So the delivery time will be 2 to 5 days. 2 to 5 days. It depends on your the location of the customers. Yeah.
So generally like 2 to 5 or 6 days in Europe or in the States.
Okay, we're talking about business days or just normal days? Business or normal days?
It is the business days.
So 2 to 6 business days.
Yeah, that's actually great. I mean,
yeah.
And one more question. I see that you don't have MOQ, minimum order quantity.
So actually, you mentioned. Okay, so your supplier is from Germany, right?
No, I'm actually just starting and actually looking for some options in Q3 and Q4. So I'm actually preparing already for that. And I'm just looking all the best options for fulfillment and sourcing and everything else. Okay. I have my team working on them. So actually I'm not in an active state now, but I'm already looking for Q3 and Q4 for another options for fulfillment and supplying and everything like that, yeah.
Okay, so as for the MOQ, there's no MOQ in our Chinese fulfillment center. So we support the drop shipper. So like if you have the orders, you order it from your Alibaba or from AliExpress. So your supplier can send the products to our Chinese warehouse. Then we can help you to do the shipping from our Chinese warehouse to your end customers. So there's no any MOQ in our Chinese warehouse, but in our global warehouse, and we do have the MOQ 100 orders monthly.
I have some questions actually. I'm starting my business and I will send some items to your warehouse in a couple of months. I spoke already to my account manager, but I have some questions because you guys mentioned right now the cheapest like shipping. So the cheapest one actually, which is like the standard one, I would call it, it's 7 to 10 days, right? But that depends the country.
Yeah, 7 to 14 days.
7 to 14 days. Basically, I do check the tracking number today, and from our Chinese fulfillment center to United States, Australia, as well as the EU countries or UK, the delivery time will be 8 to 15 business days. Yeah, just between the period. But also, if the customs will inspect your products, probably, yeah, you know, the randomly, probably the delivery time will be delayed. It depends, but the rates of this, they will be, you know, small.
So, for example, let's say that we have our customers in the United States. So, because I saw some resumes from different clients from your company, and someone they're like 7, other ones are like 8, different ones are like 10. So how does actually is that depending on the amount of orders that you had, guys, like within the months? Like, how does this work?
Okay, so the delivery time also depends on the location, the destination of the customers, as well as the shipping channel you choose. Because some of our shipping channel will, you know, will arrive at the west of USA. If your customers also are located in the west of the USA, so that will be, you know, the time will be shorter. But if the shipping channel you choose, the airplane will be arrive at the west, but your customer will be the east of the USA, so that will be, you know, the delivery time will be longer. Yeah, so this is why we give you the estimated delivery time for your reference. So it depends.
Okay, and the other option then, so it's 8 to 15. Then we have another option, which is, of course, it's the express one, which is a little bit cost effective, I would say. But is there any other faster option, like on the same cost with, you know, the standard one that is a little bit faster?
We do have the shipping channel a little bit higher. The shipping fee will be a little bit higher, you know, higher than the standard, higher than the recommended one. This shipping channel will be especially ship the products with electricity. If you like, okay, for example, if your product is the like the economic products,
Speaker.
like the, yeah, just like the speaker, it have the battery inside it. We need to choose the shipping channel who can ship this, right? So the delivery time will be a little bit higher, the faster than the standard one. And if you want to the faster delivery time, so even your product is close, you can use the shipping channel for the economic products. So that will be faster. Just I explained before, we generally we have 3 options for you, right? But behind the 3 options, we have a multiple, like the over 70 shipping channels for your reference. So you can choose it.
How, guys, do you manage this with the shipment? So let's say that, you know, because we do e-commerce, of course. So let's say that, you know, someone orders from United States and you send it through China. So how this declaration works?
It depends on, you mean the e-commerce orders or like the bulk cargos? E-commerce. Okay, so as for the tax into the United States, the threshold of the tax will be $800.
Who will pay for it?
But if your declared value is less than the $800, so there's no any tax. You need to either for you or your customers to pay that. Normally for the e-commerce order, that will be cheaper, right? It can't be that high over than $800, right? Yeah, it depends on the declared value of your products.
All right, thank you, guys.
What can we offer those customers in the sense of space or warehouse space that, for example, at China or at US, and how much does that cost?
And the first month in our every single warehouse around the world will be free. So the storage fee is free for the first month. And then if you have order from everywhere, we can just send them to everywhere. But after 1 month, we're gonna charge the storage fee. But
yeah, so as for our Chinese warehouse, after 30 days, we will charge 1.25 USD dollars per cubic meter per day.
So if you do the bulk, for example, from China to the UK, is it also the door-to-door service? So all the taxes are included?
Yes, all of the quote we gave to you by the sea freight or air freight for the bulk cargoes to other countries, there will be a tax included and documents included like that. But it depends on if your product is very sensitive goods, there will be a case by case.
If I use my manufacturer in China, then I have to send the goods to your warehouse in China, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we will do the whole process then.
Because it's coming from the UK, we do not have to pay sales tax on that order. But if it's being held in your warehouse in the US and it's going to a customer in the US, will there then be sales tax expected to be paid on that? Like, how does that work?
So if your supplier is from UK and you want, send the storage from UK to our US warehouse, and our US warehouse can just act as a receiver. They cannot help you to do any clearance or pay the tax for you. Only when your supplier manufacturer from China, we can do the door-to-door service and pay tax and the documents for you.
Sure. So if we manufacture in China, we send a X amount of stock to you in China, and you then send that to your USA warehouse, which I believe is based in LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we have customers' orders on the website through Shopify. If you then hold that in the US and you send that to a US customer, will that just mean that we manage the payments to our website, you don't get involved in the sales tax? Or because the stock is already in the US, would it then become applicable to sales tax under the US states?
Actually, when we ship the products from the you want to use our US warehouse, right? And so we will send all your goods from China to US warehouse. So at this time, you will pay the tax, and as well the quote we gave to you already included the tax to our US warehouse. Then you store the products in our US warehouse. So when your orders come in, you just firstly you need to top up your amount in our company. So there is enough balance for your account. So like you have the $100 USD in our company, and you can send you can ship out the orders. So there's just a shipping fee, no any tax, because this is domestic delivery, not international delivery.
Okay, thank you. And in the US warehouse to the US customer, what's the express lead time? Would that be with FedEx? You could have an express option with FedEx, right?
Actually, in the US, the most recommended one will be the UPS, but we do have the UPS, USPS, and FedEx for reference, and the delivery time will be like the 2 to 5 business days.
Is that dependent on whereabouts they are in the US?
Yes. It depends on you choose our LA warehouse or New Jersey. Yeah,
Got it.
Which one?
Thank you. And just one other question quickly. You've mentioned a few times in this call about having warehousing in the UK. I think previously when we spoke a few months ago, it was in Europe. Do you also now have warehouse in the UK, or is it fulfilled from Europe?
We do have a warehouse in UK, and we also have one warehouse in Germany. Yeah, both. And as for the UK warehouse, we can only do the local delivery. And they can, if you use our UK warehouse, you can send orders to the EU countries like that. And if you use our Germany warehouse, you can just send to other EU countries.
I just want to ask if I'm sure, can you help me in my testing phase? For example, if I have 2 or 20 products for a day, you said you can source them. Are there any sourcing fee? so you get it to your warehouse, if you understand me. So while I'm testing the product, like if I have even 2 orders a day, can you source that for me in your warehouse and then ship it to other countries? Or
yes, sure. If you want to use our sourcing services, and we will only charge you like the 5% service fee for that. Yes, and we have the spreadsheet for you to fill in just the products and the size, like the picture, the link. You just fill in, and you confirm, and we will source it for you and tell you the price like that.
You said you have various shipping channels that helps to improve the quality of shipping, if I understand. And just one more quick question for customization for the package. You know, is there any MOQ or something like that for just package for a box or something, you know?
So about the packaging, we have like eco-friendly packaging, like green packaging. We also have normal packaging. So most of them, they don't have MOQ, but some of them, yes. So if you like, we can send you a list about our packaging solutions. Then you can see which one have MOQ or which one don't have. But like a simple one, like for example, bubble mailer or just regular bags, it doesn't matter, green one or the normal one, we don't have MOQ. But for some services like more fancy, eco-friendly packagings, we have MOQ, like maybe 2,000 or 5,000 at least, but most of them don't have MOQ.
Yes, and it also depends on whether you want to print on your logo, and also how much you want to use, and also the dimensions for that. Also, you just want the shipping bag or like the box for that, and yeah, we have the whole solution for you.